Argentina's road to World Cup 2010 has been a controversial one, to say the least. A managerial change failed to remedy inconsistent results that very nearly ended in missing out on an automatic ticket to South Africa. The two-time champions will be at the World Cup finals, though, and the tournament will be all the more prestigious for it. Their roller coaster ride to the first ever World Cup to be held on African soil began with Alfio Basile at the helm back in October 2007. A year later, Basile was to be out of a job. Just 4 wins from the opening 9 matches was considered far from good enough, and the veteran coach was under immense pressure going into the tie against Chile, an opponent that Argentina had not lost to in 35 years. That was soon to change, though. With playmaker Juan Román Riquelme missing, Argentina failed to find an answer to this Fabián Orellana goal. A 1-0 defeat, and Basile's resignation would follow soon afterwards. So with the experienced man leaving the bench, cue the arrival of one without any previous top-level coaching experience. However, Diego Armando Maradona is no ordinary novice. The former Argentine number 10 is still regarded as a hero in his homeland. Maradona, however, failed to address the Argentine side's inconsistency. A glorious 4-0 win in his first qualifier was forgotten when his side suffered a repeat of the heaviest defeat in its long history. Not since 1958 had Argentina been beaten 6-1. Bolivia were the team to repeat the feat in April 2009.
And the humiliation of Argentina is exactly what it is.
Argentina got back to winning ways with a 1-0 success over Colombia. But were again beaten on the road. Ecuador their conquerors on this occasion. Those results left them hanging on to the 4th and final automatic qualification spot with 4 games left to play. But with Brazil up next, things were about to get even worse. And it wasn't long before the home crowd was disappointed in Rosario. Brazilian defender Luisao opening the scoring midway through the first half. Luis Fabiano added to Brazil's advantage 7 minutes later. Jesus Datolo briefly gave the Argentines a chance when he pulled back a goal in the 65th minute. But the momentum was quickly surrendered when Luis Fabiano made it 3-1, and in doing so put the game beyond Argentina. The awful run continued. Not only did Argentina fail to win for the 7th straight match on the road, they were beaten by Paraguay and pushed out of the automatic qualification spots. A rain-soaked evening at Buenos Aires' Estadio Monumental was the setting for the start of the late show from Argentina. However, it was to go right down to the wire. Maradona's first half nerves were calm just 3 minutes after the restart when Gonzalo Higuaín broke the deadlock. Argentina failed to finish off the match and were made to pay when Hernán Figo equalised in the middle of a tempestuous storm. 2 minutes into injury time, though, veteran forward Martín Palermo, recalled to the national squad only days earlier for the first time in 10 years, poked the ball home and secured a vital 2-1 win. Cue ecstasy on the Argentine bench, Maradona celebrating as if he'd just won the World Cup itself. Despite that victory, Argentina weren't home and dry yet. Their final match was against neighbours Uruguay, a place and a single point behind them in the table. The winner would take the automatic spot to South Africa. The match in Montevideo understandably turned out to be one of the most tense and tight affairs of qualification. That issue of automatic qualification, though, was eventually settled when substitute Mario Bolatti scored just 6 minutes from time and sent Argentina to South Africa. After all the drama and excitement, Argentina took 4th place, 4 points in front of Uruguay. Uruguay themselves were forced to take on Costa Rica in a playoff. The Maradona show continues on to South Africa then, and with the former World Cup winner at the helm, expect anything and everything to happen as the hand of God looks to lift his country's 3rd World Cup.